Why is diversity important when it comes to the ownership and control of media outlets?
That comes down to fundamental democratic principles of freedom of speech. You can't have freedom of speech if certain sections of your society do not have access to the media. You know, it's one thing being able to speak, but if you're speaking into a vacuum, then that's not freedom of speech. And so what you need to look at is who actually then controls the media outlets which people can actually access and promote their voices. And what you find is that there's an oligopsony in the UK when it comes to, and an oligopoly on both sides. So you have a remarkably few number of people and companies and organizations. And that's a market distortion, and that causes massive problems. Now, thankfully, I've been campaigning about this and talking about this for a long time, and people are starting to recognize that. So ITV, which is the largest commercial broadcaster, public service broadcaster in the UK, has just created a new funding model. So it's ring-fenced money. So looking at who owns the company, seeing if it is owned by women, if it's owned a certain number of ethnic minorities in the C-suite, a certain number of disabled people in the C-suite, they will ring-fence money for those companies as well to make sure those voices are being heard, not just in terms of the staff, but who actually runs the companies. And similar things are being done with regards to Channel 4, another public service broadcaster, and we're currently talking to the BBC about the criteria that they use.